بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we begin a concise commentary of Quran. We reach to chapter Yunus, 10th chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Mecca. It has 109 verses. Please listen to verse 52.
ثم قيل للذين ظلموا ذوقوا عذاب الخلد هل تجزون إلا بما كنتم تكسبون.
Then it shall be said to those who were unjust, taste abiding chastisement, you are not requited except for what you earned. In previous verses, Allah answered those who were questioning Prophet that when Allah's warning is going to happen. In verse 49, Allah said, tell these people that لِكُلِّ أُمَّةٍ أَجَلٌ. Every nation has a certain time. إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ فَلَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ. And when their term is coming, is not going to postpone or will happen before that time, definitely. In this verse, Allah says, ثُمَّ قِيلَ لِلَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا. Then Allah is going to talk about that term when it's coming, the time of death, when it's coming, what is going to happen. As Allah talked in two previous verses, criticizing them that why you are questioning such a things, and when Allah's punishment will happen in the day or night, definitely you are not ready for that. Although you are going to believe in that time, but is not going to help you. In this verse, Allah says, okay, in that time, Allah is going to punish you in the time of death or in the time of resurrection day. Allah says, لِلَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا. Those who oppressed and dealt unjustly towards themselves or with themselves and with the others. With the others, it means stealing money, backbiting, killing innocent people, and something like that. Dealing with ourselves unjustly, it means oppressing ourselves when a person does not worship God, fight with the Prophet, does not believe in Quran, accuse prophets. This is dealing with himself unjustly. It means he does something to make himself to be deserved to be punished. This is oppressing. Allah says, it will be said, summa, it means it's the time that قِيلَ لِلَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا. For those who were unjust, will say to them, ذُوقُوا عَذَابَ الْخُلْدِ. Test Allah's punishment, which is permanent, which is going to stay. هَلْ تُجْزَوْنَ إِلَّا بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْسِبُونَ. Allah is going to tell them, قِيلَ, it means the time it will be said. What is going to be said to them? هَلْ تُجْزَوْنَ إِلَّا بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْسِبُونَ. You are not requited except for what you earn. This is something that you worked for that. You attained it. You work for it. When you denied and rejected and fought and with the Prophet, now you made such a things ready for yourself. There are a few messages that we can get from this verse. One, Allah says, ثُمَّ قِيلَ لِلَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا. Allah was talking about disbelievers. about polytheists. And now Allah says, in the time of punishment, Allah is going to tell them. First, we should know that ثُمَّ قِيلَ, the time scholars discuss that when is going to happen, that Allah is talking to them in such a way. Some they said in the time of death, and some they said in resurrection day. Even in the time of death is true, because we have narration that says that man mata qama qiyamatuh. If a person, or when a person dies, as the resurrection day, it happens to him. It happened. It means it is now, because the punishment for some people will be start. The first night they are going to suffer, or after that they are going to suffer, but of course in resurrection that is completed. But we have narration that says even alam al-barzakh is very difficult for some people. And of course another example definitely is for the resurrection day, that it will be said to these people, those who dealt unjustly or they were unjust, ذُوقُوا عَذَابَ الْخُلْدِ, taste abiding chastisement. Also from this sentence, that azab al-khuld, the abide chastisement, we do not believe that it is for all. This is for those who do not believe in God at all, not for those who committed sin. Those who committed sin but they are believers, we have narration that says they are going to be punished, but after some time they will be clean and they will be moved to paradise. But some who intentionally they insisted on committing sin, they are going to have azab al-khuld. Azab al-khuld, there is a discussion between the scholars that it means forever, or still it has a certain times. Most of the scholars says that it is permanent, and some scholars says still it has a time and it is limited. Also, from this sentence that Allah says, it will be said to unjust people, ذُوقُوا عَذَابَ الْخُلْدِ, taste the abide chastisement. They said ذُوقُوا, it means, it shows that the punishment of Allah is not only spiritually, it is physically too. Because taste is something that physically we feel it. And taste for Allah's punishment, it means our body will feel it, not only spiritual. That in resurrection day, spiritually also people will be punished. From this sentence, هَلْ تُجْزَوْنَ إِلَّا بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْسِبُونَ, Allah says, you are not requited except for what you earn. You will not be punished unless by something that you prepared for yourself. Allah wants to say that nobody will be punished in resurrection day unless by the deeds and actions and talking, watching, everything that He has prepared for themselves. Our actions will be changed to the punishment in resurrection day. Nobody should criticize Allah. He knows that, and his good deeds will, his bad deeds will be turned to Allah's punishment, as good deeds will be changed to Allah's rewards. And also from this sentence that Allah says, بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْسِبُونَ, for what you earned, it will tell us that we are free to choose, either good or bad. We will be punished because of something that we have chosen. We cannot say in resurrection day, I was not in this area, because of that I had no choice. I did not have such a parent, so I did not have choice. No, we have a choice, and we are the one who choose the good or bad. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.